Thank you. Hi, Jaime. Tarek Patel from the Daily News. Hey, man, we all kind of saw that you got some national credit for being one of the top glue guys. Talk about embracing that. It's got to be a great compliment. So, just talk about hearing that news and just how it made you feel and your contribution to the team being known as one of the top glue guys to watch this season.
It made me feel good. It made me feel that my hard work is being recognized. And as far as that goes, I just want to keep continuing, being that type of player, bringing our team together, doing whatever we can to get a W at the end of the day. So, I'm very flattered that I got that accomplishment, but I'm just gonna keep trying to pushing that. Hopefully, get it again.
Ben, go ahead.
Jaime, can you talk about number one? Is that a quarantine haircut you got going there?
Yeah, it is. I've been growing it out. Don't know when I want to get a haircut. Maybe soon before pictures, but yeah, I'm just growing it out and letting it flow right now.
And then the other thing is, Mick told us early on in the quarantine about you getting chased off a court with a bullhorn. Can you tell us that?
Yeah, I mean, like my routine was I'd go to my park, where I used to play all the time, and we go play pickup games, and we have the cops and the park rangers come and kick us off the court, and then next day they had a bar in the hoop, so we couldn't play there anymore, so we had to find a new spot to go. We were looking all over Camarillo, and trying to find wherever we could play because it was tough not getting in any gyms.
Beth, go ahead.
Hey, Jaime. That being said, what were you able to work on? And did you focus in on any particular thing that you thought you could do to improve yourself for this season?
Yeah, I work, when you don't have a hoop to shoot on, there's, things that you can do. We worked on getting stronger, conditioning, did a lot of running and ball handling and things like that. And just watching film, you got a lot of time to yourself. So why not just watch games of yourself, watch film of yourself, and try to see what you can improve on.
Mike, go ahead.
Morning, Jaime. How you doing?
Doing good.
Coach was talking about how, you guys have improved on offense and defense, but he talked about, the offense still needing, it's not exactly where he wants to be. What improvements have you seen from last season, especially in shooting? You had some, pretty key shots. Singleton was a big 3-point shooter, and now you got Johnny Juzang, as well as Jake Hyman. What are your thoughts on the offense and if it's improving, fast enough?
I think as far as offense go, I think it's improved a lot from last year. We have a whole year under our belt playing under coach and the new offense that he implements. And I think that, we're getting really accustomed to what guys like to do now, after playing a year with each other. We know who shoots the ball. We know who likes to drive the ball. We know where people like to shoot from and how to get them open. So we've been working a lot on our offense. And from what I've seen, it's made some major improvements from last year.
Dennis, go ahead.
Good morning, Jaime. Being nationally ranked, does that put a lot of pressure on you guys to live up to those expectations?
Last year we didn't. Last year we weren't ranked at all. People counted us out from the beginning. So we're going to try to keep that same chip on our shoulder because one loss and then everyone's against you. So we're just trying to keep that same chip on our shoulder. And it's nice to be ranked, but it doesn't. Rankings don't really matter at the end of the day. You still got to go out and play, and the best team wins. Best team wins.
Ben, go ahead.
David said he spent part of the offseason dribbling around Westwood, and coach said he looks like he's in the best shape he's been. What enhancements have you seen in his game, and what kind of player is he looking like right now?
Man, Dave's looking really great in practice right now. He's shooting the heck out of the ball, and he's really getting good at controlling the game, making the defense play at his pace, and slowing the game down, getting his guys open, making the right play, and being a real floor general. So he's been playing great. Love seeing him improve.
Mike, you're up.
I asked Coach about how the big guys are doing. They made some pretty key improvements towards the end. What are your thoughts on Cody, Jalen, and even Kenneth Nwuba. How's he looking?
Everyone's looking great. They're all working on, getting condition, getting ready for the season. And, they're working on being strong with the ball in the post, making the right passes. And they've all been playing really well, in practice. And I've seen major improvements from the past year to this year. So, I'm excited to get back on the floor and play some games with those big guys.
Anything else for Jaime? One more, hold on.
I know that we spent a lot of time last year talking about guys having to move on from the last play when it didn't go well, and guys kind of mentally, needing to get over things. How much you guys obviously grew to like get past that late last season. How much is it going to help going into this season with that not being an issue?
I think it's going to help because we've been working so hard and, just limiting our turnovers and, limiting the bad shots. When you limit those things, it's easy to move past. If you miss a shot that's wide open, people are going to miss. People are going to make mistakes. And I think as of now, as a team, we've already figured out how to move past that. So, I think it's going to carry on to this upcoming season.
All right, thanks, Jaime.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Hi, David.
Hello, how you doing? How's everybody doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
All right, we will get started.
David, we talked about this some over the summer, but take me through kind of dribbling around Westwood. I mean, did you have the same route every day? Where did it go? Did people say stuff? What was it kind of like?
It was the same route. So I was just, I had to kind of know my terrain because I didn't want too many people like walking past me and what's going on. So I just walked around the like where my apartment is. I just walked around the whole block about 3 or 4 times and then go the other way. And it had hills. So.
Did anybody ever see you or say anything funny?
People were just looking at me. And I didn't really mind it because I had my headphones in, I had my AirPods in. So I was, I don't know what I'm trying to do. I know what I'm trying to get better at. So I don't really care what people saying, thinking, or doing anything.
Do you feel like that experience helped you?
Yeah, I feel like it helped me on a more of a physical and mental level because it taught me how to stay focused, and stay in my own lane, not worry about what's happening, just gain results.
Mike, go ahead.
Hey, David, how you doing?
Good.
You're up to speed right now. Coach has been talking about how you came in, just so much better than last year. Obviously, you were injured last year. How do you feel you're going to do this year? Obviously, you're one of the elder statesmen of the group now. In your perspective, what can you do this year, and how is that going to help out the team?
I feel like I can be more of a leader out there. I feel like I can be more of an extension of the coach on the floor. I feel like I can uplift the team and help us stick together through tough times and help us apply pressure on the good times. I feel like obviously I can shoot the ball and I can help Tiger dribbling up the floor. And yeah.
Dennis, go ahead.
Hi, David. Can you talk about the importance of a guard in order to help your team? Talk about the importance of keeping the assist level up and the turnovers down.
Well, when we have low turnovers and good assists, that means we're moving the ball and making the right reads and good decisions. So obviously it was a point of emphasis on offense, especially right now. We obviously have a turnover board, and we try to limit the turnovers and keep the assist up. So we want as many assists as possible, coming into games.
Anything else for David? Oh, hold on a sec. Go ahead, Ben.
About the mental aspect last year, as a team, a lot of guys spent time hanging heads after things went wrong in the game. And that was something you guys had to move past and really did a good job with second half of Pac-12 play. How much of kind of getting over that and not having that as an issue, is that going to help you guys going into this season?
Yeah, it's definitely going to help us going into the season because we all know basketball is a game of runs, and we're going to make our run. They're going to make their run, but it's about bouncing back. It's about limiting turnovers and getting a stop and getting a bucket when they go on their runs. So, sometimes that happens in practice. I try to uplift our team or my team when we're in practice. And when it happens on the other team in practice, I tell the freshmen, don't do that. I'll tell Tiger, like, lift your team up because we don't want that from any of our guys.
Dennis, go ahead.
David, do you expect to shoot more 3-point shots this season?
I'm just going to take whatever the defense gives us. If it happens to be more open threes, then I'm going to take them. If they're not going to let me shoot them down, I'm going to make the right decision in the play.
Any final questions for David here? Rick, I'm trying to unmute you. You got to unmute.
I got it. Thank you. Big bar came in front there. I couldn't even see the button there. How you doing, David?
Good. How are you?
Outstanding. We've heard nothing but great things about your off-season workout and how you came into shape. What is the most important thing that the team can bring from last year into this year? The most important thing you learned last year that's going to make you guys into a more dominating team?
One thing we got to bring in, we have to bring in the memories of our losses, each and every one of them. If we remember how we lost and what we did to lose, we're going to come with a whole different mentality. Coach brings up all the time. I'm trying to get on my players about being accountable, about how we lost games that could have been, we could have done more to the game, whether we win or lose. We didn't give it our all. So we were remembering each and every loss from last year, especially early on in the season.